Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So as promised, today's video is going to be a much softer look. My last two have like colour with it. The next one's going to be quite colourful and it's going to be my wearable versus editorial look. Today's a much softer look, quite simple and everything like that. And it's a few new products that I've got. I know I said it was on no buy, but Emily very kindly sent me some stuff. So after seeing my clean beauty wish list, she actually had a Juice Beauty blusher that she has used a couple of times but no longer uses, and she's just doing a general declutter of makeup, and she sent a few things my way that I'll partially use, but I'm not bothered by stuff like that. I can just clean them for me to have a little play with and see if I like them, so that's quite cool. So like I said, still on no buy for this month in terms of makeup wise, but I have been very kindly sent some stuff, so I can try out a few new things in today's video. So I brought a few of the things that she sent me, try it, and then I'll use some her other products that she gave me in other videos. So I'm going to start off with my Divina Organics Silk Cream foundation. This is in the shade Ivory, this one. About a pump of that. Oh. And as always, take it on my iconic brush. Just go ahead and buff it into the skin. Okay, then as always, going in my Hint Beauty concealer just to pop under my eyes and on my blemishes and things. I'm just going to use my finger for this because I don't need, give me lighter coverage then, especially front of the eyes. I'll probably switch to a brush for the spot areas. Yeah, so I'll switch to my Real Techniques brush just for the spot areas. So now to go ahead and set everything, I'm obviously going to take my, if I can open it, Enica Baked Foundation in Grace. And just set the T-zone area. I'm not going to set the rest of the skin, just to keep it a bit glowy. Okay, now to warm up the skin, I'm using my Lily Lolo Miami Beach bronzer. I definitely need to add some warmth back to my face. Okay, so for blusher, obviously I'm going to try out the Juice Beauty blusher. This is in the shade Flush. So slightly more of a deeper neutral shade, which could look quite pretty on skin. So I'm just going to take it. My finger, I don't know how pigmented it's going to be, so I'm going to go over the top. Just use my finger just to pat this in. Yeah, it's a very pretty, like, neutral shade. If you're someone who doesn't like a really intense blusher, I think this is going to be really pretty. Especially when it hits the summertime, because that's when I really like to use cream products. Just to make the skin glow a bit more. It's just weird, I was thinking about this the other day, how like in the summer I want to use more cream liquid products, despite the fact I've got oily skin. And so kind of do need to set the skin, but in winter where it's drier, it's colder, and your skin tends to get a little bit drier, I prefer powder products. I just find that quite odd, because you'd think it'd be the other way around really, because of the weather, but no. Oh, I really like that, and it blended in really easily with my finger, just melted straight into the skin. Like I said, it's very pretty, kind of neutral colour, very natural looking. Oh, I'm very happy with that. Thank you so much, Emily, for letting me try that out. Other thing that I got, my, or might be May Couture highlighter paper. I got two. This is the shade that I think will suit me best. The other one's a bit more peachy tone. Or maybe I'll still give it a go though. This is in the shade Crystal Cove. Now I have tried out highlighters paper once before. So I have tried highlighter papers once before. I'll leave the video down below. It didn't go too well. It was from MUA, so maybe this might be a better one. So it says, boost your makeup throughout the day with this highlighter infused makeup sheet, the ultimate solution to an easy, effortless touch-up while travelling on the go. So you pat, sweep, blend pigmented sides of paper to desired areas of face or body. So I'm not sure I've actually heard of this brand before, so I'm intrigued to see how this goes. So you get actually 2 sheets in there, so that's quite good. I'm just gonna, oh, okay. I'm gonna pat, because obviously I remember the last lot I tried, it tried to remove some of the makeup, and it did say to pat as well. Oh. That is very pretty. I might just get a little brush and just make sure it's blended, although that looks pretty good to me. Oh, I really like this. I don't know how much you should get out of one paper. So that is a really pretty highlight. Definitely better than the last ones I used. And like I said, I passed on first so it didn't disrupt any of the makeup. And you probably could have just gone with a finger just to make sure the edges are blended, but it didn't take much work to get that sorted. But that's a really pretty highlighter, so I'm very pleased with that. So I've got one more sheet left of that colour. She also gave me it's called Eye of Hours Eyebrow Pencil Definer. And this is in the shade, I'm not sure what shade it is, but it does say Dynasty Brow Definer on the back. So you got a spoolie one end and then the very small brow pencil on the other. So it's a dark brown, which should hopefully work perfectly fine for me. So let's give this a go. They say it's really easy to use. I haven't used a pencil in a while for a brow. But you can kind of create hair-like strokes with it. It's a really good colour match, I think, for my eyebrows, obviously. And if you do actually like press too hard, this spoolie really helps brush it out. I'd say it definitely gives a more natural effect in comparison to when I use my powder, my Lily Lola powder. On to eyes, I'm going to take my Lily Lola eye primer as always. I'm just going to keep this very simple. For the eyes, I think I'm just going to use 2 eyeshadows. Like I said, I wanted a soft, pretty look. I'm going to take the Jane Iredale eyeshadow in Slate Brown first of all. I'm going to take it on quite a fluffy brush. I'm just going to dust this all over the lid and bring it up through the crease as well. Then taking more of a shading type brush and just run that along the lower lash line. I'm going to take a fluffy brush just to kind of blend that out a bit. And then I'm going to pop the Lily Lola Illuminator Rose, just pinky one, just on top, just to create a slight glow to the lids. Then going with mascara, this is the Benecos Maximum Volume Mascara. I'm just going with a couple of coats. I'm actually going to go a bit lighter than usual with mascara because I want it to be, like I said, softer, so I don't want the really intense eyelashes, just something that's going to really complement the look, really. Okay, so finally it's lips. So I'm going to go with a pinkish lip. This is the shade Romantic Rose from Lily Lola. I'm just going to dab this onto the lips. So I don't want full pigmentation, I want it to be kind of more of a wash of colour. And then I'm going to take the lip gloss from Lily Lola again and Whisper. So that is this look complete. Like I said, I know it's very simple, but because I've been doing quite a few colourful looks and a bit more venturous looks, I wanted to tone it back down for this video. And just keep it very simple, like kind of an everyday look, very soft and pretty. And yeah, I got to try out a few new products that Emmy very kindly sent me as she's trying to declutter her makeup stash. So thank you again to Emily for sending me this stuff. I really appreciate it, and I'm so happy with how I love the highlighter. Actually, it's so pretty. But it means I got a chance to try that Juice Beauty blusher, which I think is really beautiful, and it's a really nice formula. So I'm so happy that it was on my wish list, because clearly it was a good product to want to try out. So yeah, that's this video complete. I really hope you enjoyed. Like I said, the next video is going to be my wearable versus editorial look. Kind of Valentine's inspired, kind of just more pink themed. And yeah, and then you'll see my whole face of Lily Lolo shortly after that. So I really hope you enjoyed. Leave any requests down below, and I'll see you in my next video.